Anybody crying today that they killed military in Aba, you are an idiot. The people that were killed in Aba are terrorists. That's exactly what they are. They have killed Biafrans enough, and we applaud whoever that did it. The only government that Biafra people are loyal to are the Biafra government in exile. Today, every Monday, we prove that. You know, when I was telling people of Biafra that we must continue to sit at home, people don't understand. This is one of the reasons. Let us assume that 2021 they come with all this blackmail. Oh, sit at home is destroying this and destroying that, and then we call it off. For example, in 2022, by now, what are you going to use to say that Biafrans are supporting your government? What is the proof? What is the evidence to show that indeed the people you are fighting for are supporting you? There is no evidence. No, I want everybody to meditate and think over this, because I said from the beginning, one of the reasons, apart from the demand of Mazi and the release, is to delegitimize Nigeria, to rubbish them before international community, to take away the trust given to them, to take away the power given to them, to make sure that we prove to the
world. Thursday of June 2024, Monday normal sit at home all over Biafra territory. Because yes, yesterday when live broadcast PM Simon Ekpa yesterday that I want you guys to listen to. Because settle down, watch this video, drop me your opinions on the comment section, and share the video. I don't want to talk much in this video. Watch the video, drop your opinions on the comment box. I'll be right back.
Welcome all of you this evening, the cabinet members, ministers, media personnel, ladies and gentlemen of the press who are watching this evening. I welcome every one of you to the tour of Ireland. The Biafra liberation is witnessing what I call a very powerful paradigm shift. Paradigm shift will continue to shift to the best interest of the Biafra freedom. We have constantly warned that those who have killed Biafrans for decades will not have peace in Biafra land. We have also banned checkpoints, as Biafra has taken up arms for self-defense against those who have killed them for ages. From the military to police to every arm-carrying Nigeria uniform personnel within the Biafra territory, they have committed genocide, war crime, massacre of Biafrans from 1999, since Wazirike formed the Mossad, to 2015, from 2015 to 2016 to 2017, up to 2024. Biafra agitators has been killed, murdered in cold blood, without nobody defending them, without anybody held responsible for that massacre by the Nigerian military, terrorist military, the military that are now being controlled by Boko Haram. The evidences are there. We have seen even the massacre of Biafrans in 100 in one day. Unlike what you see today in the northern Nigeria, where the terrorists from Sahel, another part of the northern Africa, have entered Nigeria on the invitation of the past President Buhari and his administration. They went to the North Africa and invited them, and of course stories have it that many of them were brought in order to facilitate the rigging election, as they always do, and then after that they have refused to go back. They decided that their invitation was to tell them that Nigeria belonged to them. So we see them ransacking villages in the northern Nigeria, in the middle belt, the southwest, and even attempted to also ransack our villages in Biafra land before the emergence of the Biafra Liberation Army. This killing has been going on, and why the terrorists are killing in the north, Nigeria terrorist armies are in the southern part of Nigeria, the Biafra land, or in the eastern part, the southern part actually, because we are not in the east. They are in the southern part of Nigeria, which is the Biafra land, and killing and burning our villages, killing our women, and forcing the disappearance of our young men and our young women. For that reason, we decided that we have to activate the law of international law of self-defense, which means when somebody wants to kill you, defend yourself. And at this particular point, we are facing terrorists with guns, machine guns, the state-sponsored terrorism, the state actor terrorism with machine guns. And so for that Biafra to properly defend themselves, we must provide the exact machine gun that they come with. So those who are more tactical will be the one to win. On the order given that no checkpoint is allowed anymore, because we've witnessed over 40,000 Biafrans has disappeared through the checkpoint, and in those checkpoints we've seen where they facilitate kidnapping of our people, from clergymen to businessmen Many who, miraculously regained their freedom, narrated how they were abducted by the bandits just a very step away from the checkpoint, from the military checkpoint. We all remember the famous bishop also, who was kidnapped one time ago, and he narrated how he was kidnapped. He was just one pole away from the military checkpoint. So we have seen several testimonies where Biafrans have been abducted, and the testimony shows that even the military, or those who call themselves military and having in their checkpoint, were also involved in the kidnapping, where somebody was abducted, taken to the forest, and people who saw it, eyewitnesses, went to the military to tell them that they are there, and they went to tell the people not to complain. So when those kind of things happen, they share the proceed. We've seen where even those who manage to run out of luck were shambolically arrested, and they said the military was arrested for kidnapping. This has been happening in entire Nigeria, not just in Biafra land. So the Biafra government, if they don't understand what government is all about, Biafra government is completely in charge of Biafra land. The de facto government and the government in exile controls the entire Biafra territory. And for that reason, we ban every checkpoint. And when we continue to say, when we ban checkpoint, stay away from checkpoint, because the day it will happen, nobody will tell you. Anybody crying today that they kill military in Aba, you are an idiot. The people that were killed in Aba are terrorists. And that's exactly what they are. They have killed Biafrans enough, and we applaud whoever that did it. It is a military that are infiltrated by terrorists, and terrorists they are. We have seen the killings of Biafrans for many, many decades, and nobody has done anything about the killings of Biafra people. And like we continue to say, anywhere you are in Biafra land representing Nigeria, carrying gun, as a military, as a police, as any security agent under Nigeria in Biafra land, Biafra does not belong to you. You are staying there illegally, and you'll be treated like a terrorist, because that's what you are. This is the order of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. We have Biafra defense forces that are taking care of all the security situation in our land. And those of you who think that we are joking, believe me, the time you kill people and go free is gone. We have activated a lot of self-defense to the maximum, and Biafra land will be defended ruthlessly like never before. So those of you who cry and start shouting, oh, military this, military that, which military? Did you not hear former General T.Y. Danjuma say, carry gun, defend yourself. If you rely on Nigeria military, you are all going to be killed and you will die.
Yes.
He was a general. Do you know better than him? He served Nigeria, fought Biafra war against Biafra people. Yet, he came out to say, if you do not rise up with arms and rely on Nigeria army, you will all die one by one. Only Biafra people under this government in exile understood the call of T.Y. Danjuma. And today, it can never be wiped away out of the Nigeria history. He is a man who stood up once upon a time and spoke the truth without fear. Today, we understand him very well, because we know exactly what is going on. But some of you, the morons, who think you are getting peanut from Nigeria, you think that we are going to sacrifice our people, the life of our women and children, just because you are going to give people peanut. No. We have come out for this freedom, and this freedom we will fight, making sure that those who come to kill before and go free will not come again and kill and go free. And like I said, checkpoint in Biafra land remain banned. Those of you who are falling victim today, you have to be very security conscious. What they want to do is to intimidate you, to instill fear in you by continuing enforcing disappearance of Biafrans, abducting you, making video, putting you in a van. That is not going to stop the movement and the liberation of Biafra. If they like, they should go to Abia State, pack everybody in the street. It is not going to stop the liberation. And those of you in Abia State, in Aba, we have been warning to stay away from anything military. In both their checkpoint, whenever you see their vehicle, stay away. Don't go closer, because these are terrorists. All they do is to abduct you. And if you give yourself so cheaply, you become a victim. And becoming a victim cannot stop the liberation of Biafra people. We are almost 80 to 90 million people. Do not allow yourself to be used as sacrifice. We are all going to make it to the end.